Hi everybody. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how to find the z of sub alpha over 2 values, because I think this can be kind of confusing. So let's say, for example, you want to find the z or the z alpha over 2 value that gives you something in, say, the 94th percentile. So that would mean that your alpha value then is going to be 100% minus 94, or 6%. So alpha would be equal to 0.06. So alpha divided by 2 is going to be 0.03. And so remember that for your z alpha 2 values, you're trying to find the z values so that the area to the right of your value, right, in this case the 0.03, is 3%. So so if you look at table 5, for example, there are a couple different ways you can do this, but you could like do a search in here for 0.9, and since we're dealing with 0.03%, you know, and remember that this table gives you something where the area here is the area in the table, so you want the area over here to be 3%, which means you want the area in the blue region to be 97%. So look here in your table for 0.97, right, which would be like right about here, right, somewhere between those two numbers. So if you look over here, that's going to give you a value of 1.8, and then up here you go 8, so that would give you a z value of about 1.88. So that means that if this z value is about 1.88, then the area to the left here is about 3%, or half of whatever your alpha value is. Again, you can also use StatCrunch for something like that. So if you just go to stat calculators and go to normal distribution, again, you want to find the z values that the probability of x is, say, greater than or equal to 0.5, so you could set this equal to 0.03 and ask the calculator to compute your z value there. And if you do that, you can see you get basically the same thing, right, a value of about 1.88. So you can either do it using the table or you can use StatCrunch. So hope this helps a little bit. If you guys have questions or anything, as usual, let me know.